The Razer Blackwidow Ultimate is your full-size mechanical gaming keyboard without any chroma lighting, just your typical old-school green Razer lighting. In fact, our variant is using the Razer green switches, which is equivalent to the Cherry MX Blue being tactile and clicky. Now, the green switches, in my opinion, is always much more audible and clickier in my opinion, with the actuation force of 50 grams and 4mm travel distance. In fact, talking about the traveling between the keys, it's just the right distance. In fact, if you're a StarCraft player like me, if you want to touch multiple hotkeys simultaneously, it's quite easy. It's not, the keys are not meshed together tightly. It's just the right distance. In fact, talking about the keys, the long keys like the spacebar, the shift key and the caps keys are using spring-based stabilizers. So the first thing that comes in mind is, Kelvin, will the keyboard rattle? No, no rattling sound. So that is really good and stable keys. They don't wobble much. Now, in fact, about this keyboard, the build quality is solid. Apparently everyone likes all my keyboard review that I do this and cringe very hard. Down, you can see the keyboard bending. The top plate and the bottom plate is made out of plastic, but it's built tough. My head hurts, and you can say the keyboard can kill a bear if you need to. Ow. Now, the keys are set slightly flush into the keyboard, so cleaning requires a little bit more effort compared to the floating style keyboard like the Razer Blackwidow X Chroma that we reviewed in the past. That is much easy. You can remove the caps and just wipe the top metal plate. This one requires a little bit more effort, but the benefit to this design is illumination. The illumination is much more smooth and balanced throughout the keyboard itself. Now, in fact, normally manufacturers will use white backplane to help with the glow of under the keys, but Razer goes old school with their typical green color to help with the green illumination better, I guess. But anyway, you can change the illumination levels by 14 levels of brightness using the FN, F11 or F12 buttons itself. In fact, you can enable your macro keys and gaming mode if you choose to do so. However, you cannot change the lighting effects. That requires the Razer Synapse software, which you can also alter your keys if you choose to do so. Now, aside from that, the cables are using the silicone-ish type of cable. It's a little bit thick. It flex well. I wish they went with braided, even though this is a slightly older model. But looking on the bottom itself, it's also water resistant or spill resistance if you drink coffee and pour it on top. There's all these holes right here, so the liquid can just fall out. The keyboard has a single stage stand that helps to increase the height by 2 cm. There's a total of 7 rubber feet including on the stands. So here's my experience right here. As far as Overwatch or League of Legends, the area of effect is within this region right here, which is fine. It feels like a typical gaming keyboard. You can just do well. There's no performance lag or whatever because, well, it's Razer. But more importantly, the travel distance between the keys is very important for one game in my opinion. StarCraft 2. There's a lot of hotkeys and micromanaging, and the ability to reach within that certain keys using one hand is much more important, because if you have your keys tightly packed together, you may mispress a certain hotkeys that actuate the wrong command and you die in your StarCraft rank and you lose to the Koreans, which is not nice experience to be frank. But all I can say positively, you don't necessarily have to buy this keyboard for gaming reasons. You can buy it to do your homework, typing notes like me, doing my review notes, my blogging, my article, and my write-ups. This is actually a nice keyboard to do typing. It's nice and clicky, and every time you hear that audible sound, you get faster and faster and you type much more easily. So that's been my review. Remember to comment below what Razer product we should review next if you're interested to purchase this product. Links in the video description below. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next review video. Question is, what Razer product next we should review?